Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Balash Wrestling Podcast promo video. I am James Balash. I am your official host of the Balash Wrestling Podcast. I started this mainly just so I can talk the topics of WWE and my local career in NYWC Professional Wrestling, which stands for New York Wrestling Connection, which is located in Deer Park, New York. If you want more information on NYWC Wrestling, go to nywcwrestling.com. The link will also be in this video, so you can copy it down and put it into your address bar on the internet. I also want to be able to talk to you guys about professional wrestling and my topics, my ideas, as well as have guests on the show. And the way I run my show, when it comes to the guests, I don't treat them like they're under character, like Blake Morris will be Blake Morris. No, I treat him like he's his real self outside the company. Mark Static, I treat him like he's outside the company, like he's a good friend. I talk the topics of WWE with him. I don't converse like he's Mark Static 24/7 on the show. That's the type of a show I want to produce here on the Balash Wrestling Podcast. I also sometimes bring on musical guests, which, speaking of which, Dan Acosta will definitely be on this show. As of right now, I don't have an official date booked yet for Dan Acosta to be on the show. I'm still working that out with him, but be assured, Dan Acosta will be on the show, talking about his amazing career as a musician as well as an actor, and he'll also perform on the show. What song that'll be, you're going to have to wait till the episode to find out. But yeah, also, if you want to know more info on any future episodes on who the guests will be, when they'll be in the studio, and when the episodes will be, just go to my YouTube page, my Facebook page, sorry, scratch that, this is an error. My Facebook page at facebook.com/The Balash Wrestling Podcast, or follow me on Twitter at Balash Wrestling. Both will also be included in the video. And with that, you can just find out who the guests will be on the show and when they'll be here. I try my best to do shows every 2 weeks, Mondays and Fridays, from 2:20 to 3:15. If it's a little shorter, it's a little shorter. If I can't do an episode for a certain day, it's because I'm still in high school, so I try and work around that. And I'm also in professional wrestling training school, NYWC Wrestling School, and that's Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I get there around 6, so I sometimes don't have time to actually produce episodes. But that's just the life of a professional wrestling referee, James Balash, as well as a radio show host. So I guess I'm a double threat. I'm a radio show host and a professional wrestling referee. But yeah, for more info on when my shows are, stay up to date on my Facebook fan page, facebook.com/The Balash Wrestling Podcast. Again, I'm your host, James Balash, and talk to you guys in the next episode of my podcast. Whenever that may be, again, check my fan page. Thank you, everyone. Good night, and talk to you all in the next episode. Good night, everyone.